Hello viewers, this is Just Fake Network TV, a place where you can get the latest information about Nigeria news and all the news in details. President Buhari ignores career diplomat, appoints inexperienced cronies to head Nigeria's foreign missions. Sahara reporters gather this might not be unconnected with President Buhari's administration systematically eroding all the ethos of professionalism in the Nigerian diplomatic service in favor of his cronies. The nepotistic tendencies of President Muhammadu Buhari has again manifested in the preference of non-career diplomats ahead of those who have invested so many years in this career field. Since coming into office in 2015, as the country's democratically elected President Buhari has abandoned the dictate of Nigerian foreign policy to appoint his cronies to head the country's mission abroad. Over the last 5 years of instance, there have been numerous reports of discrimination, racism, and ill treatment of Nigerians in countries such as Ghana, South Africa, and India, Ukraine, Russia, Malaysia, Indonesia, and the rest, all of which points to a fast disappearing international clout. Sahara reporters gather this might not be unconnected with President Muhammadu Buhari systematically eroding the ethos of professionalism in the Nigerian diplomatic service in favor of his cronies. According to the Nigerian Foreign Service rule, non-career ambassadors should not constitute more than 25% of Nigerians' envoy at any point in time. But like several others, this rule have been swept under the carpet by the Buhari government. To add credence to this argument, on May 12, the president transmitted the names of 42 career ambassadorial nominees to the Senate for screening and subsequent confirmation. But 18 days later, he sent the names of 41 non-career ambassador nominees to the Senate. The president subsequently renewed the appointment of 12 non-career ambassadors on July 3rd. When these numbers are added to the 5 ambassadors appointed in 2019, a total of 100 ambassadors will be expected to be sent to Nigerian 83 foreign missions. With these, 17 career ambassadorial nominees would be expected to serve as deputy ambassadors. It therefore means that career officers who have been trained for 30 years and above would be made to serve under political appointees with all the resultant ramifications. Also, 2 of the 3 non-career ambassadorial nominees from Oyo State come from the same senatorial zone. In the same vein, the new non-career nominees from Katsina State hail from Katsina Central Senatorial District. This is the zone where the retained ambassador in the United Arab Emirates comes from. The truth needs to be told that Nigeria will continue to be ridiculed and humiliated for our self-inflicted wounds. Do we need to be reminded of the diplomatic humiliations the country suffered when a certain inexperienced Fatima Mohammed Kayera was presented as a candidate for an African Union position contrary to the advice of the Foreign Ministry to field an experienced career diplomat? The country also lost international positions to other African countries due to the fielding of chosen candidates in place of competent and experienced person. At a time when the world is witnessing tremendous changes and transformations, what is required is adjustment and realignment of force to face head on the emerging challenges. Every professional, no less our trained diplomat, will be required to spearhead global engagement through the embassies and high commissions. This is no time for amateurism and playing to the gallery. The stakes are too high and consequences too grave. In this regard, Mr. President should, as a matter of urgency, withdraw from the Senate the list of non-career ambassadors unilaterally compiled by a certain dark horse presidential aide, Malam Darazwa, Senior Special Assistant to the President, Special Duty. The list is too hard, is too large, and subsided. Whereas some states have 3 nominees, other states such as Abia, Kebbi State, Niger, and FCT have no nominees. As it became apparent after the list was read at the floor of the Senate, the names were compiled without consulting the key political actors in the state. Many state governors have kicked against the nominees from their state. A sizable number of senators have also come out to complain that they were not consulted, yet they are expected to confirm this appointment. While still, the lopsidedness was also reflected in the list of 12 serving non-career ambassadors who were undeservedly retained at their duty post. It should be pointed out that both Ambassador Baba Madugu, Switzerland, and Ambassador Yusuf Tuga, Germany, hail from Mr. Yao Darazua State, Bauchi State. Although the duo had to remain at their duty post, a new nominee from Bauchi State was also forwarded to Senate for confirmation as ambassador. Rather than send these unprofessionals abroad, government should consider utilizing their experience at home to improve on Nigerians' failing policies, a diplomat told Sahara reporters. It was gathered that as a result of this nepotistic practice, many Nigerians were now suffering visa restrictions and travel bans from a growing number of countries. The situation has also led to a loss of political prestige by Nigeria as it no longer controls as much respect in the diplomatic circle as it is used to in the past. Wow, so guys, you've heard it all. This is just the reality. What do you think about this? What is your own take? Kindly drop your comment at the comment section below. You know, people were saying that because he is wishless, so would have no value for educated brain, but specializing in recruiting jihadists and non-entity. You know, they said, I am so proud. I am so happy for my ex-MD, Umar Suleiman. He has worked in the London office of our organization for decades. His experience. The fact is that going through the list, some states in the southeast don't even have a nominees going further to confirm his sidelining people from that zone. Trust me, he doesn't want to hear anything that deals with the Igbos at all. Ever since President Muhammadu Buhari has been in this tenure, you know, when you look at the percentage of the Igbos that are in his own regime, you can see that there are fewer people compared to the Northerners. And it's not supposed to be so. They take preferences. President Muhammadu Buhari takes preferences. And as a leader, it's not supposed to be so. Everybody should be equal. But many things has happened that they have tried their possible means to sideline the Igbos. They have done possible means, trust me. But I believe one day, the Igbos will be set free one day. They will get their freedom by the grace of God. Trust me. So this is just the reality about it. It is the reality. May God help us. So guys, what is your own take? What do you think about this? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section. For those who subscribe, we want to say a very big thank you to you for subscribing. We'll say God bless you. If you're yet to do so, kindly press the subscription button below. And also please don't forget to press the notification button so that whenever we upload news, you will always be the first person to watch our latest news. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe at this crucial time. Bye.